The young and the restless just received the ammunition Adam needs to blow out of the water. You've got to enjoy it when frightening evidence for blackmail shows up at your door. That's what Adam Newman from Young and Restless must have been thinking as he dug up information on Tucker and discovered more than he had anticipated. What will he do with the embarrassing details? When Phyllis approached Adam and asked for his assistance in tracking down a juicy piece of information to use against Tucker as leverage, Adam had hardly made a pledge to try to follow the straight and narrow in his new alliance with Nick and Sharon. He realized right away that Tucker had something on Phyllis linked to her impending murder trial. The redhead wasn't about to provide the information. But Adam connected the dots and understood that McCall was in control of Phyllis' destiny. He accurately predicted that it had to do with EMT Carson, whose testimony Phyllis was depending on to give an account from a third party and establish that she killed Jeremy Stark in self-defense. At their subsequent meeting, Adam happily surprised Phyllis by confirming his willingness to assist her and informing her that he had already found the specific piece of blackmail evidence she was hoping he would unearth. Adam had first promised Phyllis he would think about doing so, but it kind of left her hanging. As the new owner of McCall Unlimited, Tucker's previous business that may or may not now be named as Augustus, Adam went back into the old servers or something similar and, working backward, found a cover-up of the most heinous kind. Bolstered by 2 revealing emails, Adam regaled Phyllis with a tale of Tucker's erstwhile recording label covering up the statutory rape of several young women by one of their artists, with McCall's full knowledge. It turns out that they wanted to ensure the performer's tour went off without a hitch. The they in question, Tucker and his protege at the time, Audra Charles. If you'll recall, before Adam was stopped in his tracks by his disapproving father, he was plotting the downfall of his old stomping grounds, Newman Media. Of course, Victor took great exception to this given it's under Victoria's purview, and chastised his youngest son for gunning for a Newman division. Adam agreed to play nice, but immediately took another tack. If he, Sharon, and Nick were given autonomy for a set period of time and could prove successful in their endeavors, they'd instead absorb Newman Media. Much more palatable, right? Victor agreed to the period of autonomy, but balked at Adam's suggestion that Augustus would take in Newman Media. Why? In a wildly out-of-character twist, he was concerned about what would happen to its current CEO, a non-Newman family member, Audra Charles. Well then, you see how this is all coming together for Adam. The final hurdle in his plan to get Newman Media back one way or another was Audra, and he now has devastating dirt on her. Adam told Phyllis he'd be filing that information away for use at a later date. And there's no doubt that day will come sooner rather than later. Once he's established the new company successfully with Sharon and Nick, he can play his hand and oust Audra unceremoniously or blackmail her into stepping down, thus removing his father's only objection to Augustus absorbing Newman Media. Tucker doesn't know that Adam is behind the information Phyllis has on them, but he is bound to warn Audra that she knows what they did. And Phyllis will be going to work with Adam, which should put her on high alert. But that won't be enough to stop Adam. Barring another plot twist, Audra's ship will be sinking whenever Adam sees fit. What do you think about Adam and Phyllis working together? How do you think Adam will use the dirt he has on Audra? Let us know in the comments.